Hello everybody. What we're going to have a look at today is the settings and adjustments that we can make to the hydraulic spool valves on the tractor through the Cebus terminal. In the field screen on our Cebus display, you can see the 5 rear spool valves that this tractor is fitted with shown up on the bottom here. At the moment, all 5 valves are locked, so I'm going to unlock them with the main hydraulic unlock switch. And also, I'm going to unlock my electropilot spools. So now we're all unlocked. What settings and adjustments can we do from here? So, quick settings and adjustments, flow rate and time. What we can do from the main screen here is tap the relevant spool valve and we get into our flow rate, both in and out setting, and our timer setting. So, what I'll do is I'll adjust the flow rate on one side of the valve to 50% flow, and I'll also put on a timer. So now you'll see on the brown valve we've reduced the flow on one side of the valve to 50%, and we've also actuated a 5-second timer. If I now activate the brown valve, you'll see the timer count us down and deactivate the valve. A useful tip here is if you want to put a spool valve into constant pump, the way to do it is call up that valve timer setting, tap in, and if we wind right around to the maximum timer setting, you'll see the infinity valve appear on the display. What this means is that spool valve is now in constant pump. So press the tick to confirm the setting, exit the screen, and you'll see the infinity symbol appears below the green valve now. And again, if I activate the green valve, it's now constant pumping. Deactivate it manually and constant pumping disengages. So now we'll have a look at more fine tuning on the hydraulic settings through the Cebus terminal. Tapping into the main hydraulics menu, you'll see again the 5 spool valves that are fitted to this tractor. Tapping into any one of those spool valves and up pops all the settings and adjustments that we can make to that valve. So again, you'll see the flow rate, both in and out, and below that we have hydraulic valve response time. Response time regulates how quickly we supply oil to that valve. So you'll see at the minute our response time is set to 4 seconds, both in and out of the valve. So to demonstrate how that works, we're going to supply the oil to that valve over a period of 4 seconds. So you'll see here the blue valve. If you watch that, as I activate the valve, you'll see the oil isn't supplied straight away. It's gradually built up over a period of 4 seconds. Having a look at more of the settings and adjustments available to us. As we scroll down, what we can do is spool valve assignment. So we can decide in the cab what control actuates the relevant valve. So you'll see here the blue valve is currently operated on the blue slider. If we decide that we want to operate it on the joystick instead, we can choose to operate it on the y-axis or the x-axis of the joystick. So if we choose the y-axis of the joystick, you'll see now our spool valve assignment, blue spool is controlled on the joystick y-axis. And what it does is it swaps the joystick y-axis with the blue slider. So now our purple spool is controlled on the blue slider. If at any point you want to return to factory settings, we can just tap in here, click reset. Do we want to reset factory settings? Yes, we do. And we're back to normal. Moving on, the other options we have are to set priority to a valve. So by tapping this icon here, we can give that valve priority. And you'll see the star lights up green on this display as well as our icon here. We can also assign that spool valve to the rear fender controls, and we can individually lock out that valve. So you'll see by individually locking it, we're not able to use this valve. We can use